Democratic incumbent Governor Kathy Hochul has overseen New York State for nearly 14 months since rising from the lieutenant governor's office to replace Andrew Cuomo, who resigned over sexual harassment allegations. Hochul seeking a full term now as governor. She met Republican Congressman Zeldin at Pace University in Manhattan last night. National correspondent Mara Sirianni is here with highlights from the debate. Mara.
Jay, good morning. So many eyes on this one. Now, compared to past rough and tumble New York face-offs, this was by and large a pretty polite affair, but the two candidates showed big differences on key issues. This was expected. We're talking about crime, abortion, and of course, former President Donald Trump. Now, Republican candidates across the country have been seizing the economy and inflation as major campaign issues, and Republican hopeful Zeldin followed suit last night. So the Long Island congressman said he wants to get spending in the state under control, and another Republican staple argument to bring taxes down. Governor Kathy Hochul countered by touting her policies and said she cut taxes for middle-class families. Now, crime, of course, has become an emerging key issue in New York State, especially in New York City, where subway crime is reportedly up 41% over a year ago. Now, Zeldin criticized Hochul's so-called catch-and-release policies, as well as the state's recent bail reform. Hochul responded, noting that the issue of guns needs to be addressed.
Yes, we have more illegal guns off our streets because I brought together people from 9 states to work together. We're hitting the gun traffickers. We also made sure that we did make those changes to our bail laws so we can have repeat offenders and people with gun offenses treated as they were under the previous law. That got done because I made it get done.
We need to be talking about all of these other crimes, but instead, Kathy Hochul's too busy patting herself on the back. Job well done. No, actually, right now, there should be a special session. The state legislature should come back and they should overhaul cashless bail and these other pro-criminal laws with zero tolerance.
Now, Hochul is seeking her first full term as governor after Andrew Cuomo resigned last year following sexual harassment charges. In polling from over the summer, she was leading in double digits, but the latest numbers, you see them here on your screen, have her at 49%, with Zeldin polling at 42%. Looming in the background of this campaign is longtime New Yorker, former President Donald Trump. Hochul has consistently hammered at Zeldin's support of him, labeling her opponent as an election denier. Zeldin did vote against certifying the results of the 2020 election. And Jay, may be worth noting here that the New York Times actually just endorsed Hochul, and they also cited Zeldin's support of the former president.
Certainly a surprisingly close race, because if you just go back to the summer months, Hochul, I mean, it looked like a shoo-in victory for her. So one to watch for sure. Thanks, Mara.